this video, I'm taking you to Feed and Pet Wild and Domestic Animals. I have a surprise for you all at the end, so stick around to find out what it is. Hi guys, I'm Isla, and today we're at the Living Treasures Wild Animal Park in Newcastle, Pennsylvania. Today I'm gonna tour it with you guys, and we're gonna go see what animals we can feed and interact with. All right, let's get going. All right, here's the front of the zoo. Let's head on in. Here I am, I'm going to get a ticket and a bag of carrots and pellets. As I step into the zoo, the first thing I see are chickens. Wow, look at all them free roaming guys. Chickens. They even laid a bunch of eggs over here. Look at that big one, the rooster. Here I am, I'm gonna feed them some carrots. Surprisingly, they seem to actually like them. First up, I'm gonna feed the steer. He really likes the carrots. Cow, carrot. Ooh, look at these. Next to the steer, there's some sheep and goats. Now there's some alpacas. They were just hiding away because it was really hot out and they didn't want to eat anything, but they're still cute and fluffy nonetheless. Ooh, they have some wallabies here. There's different colors. There's a white one, a silver one, and some brown ones. Some of them even had babies, and I was lucky to see some of them. Here's the goat pen. There were a lot of babies, and even the adults, they all wanted to hog all the carrots. The little baby. Look at the babies eating. Pigeons, I found pigeons, guys. So it looks like there's a lot of mixed breeds here. I see some frills and fantail crosses, it looks like. Here's some Patagonian cavies. I thought they looked kind of like guinea pigs. Apparently they are one of the closest relatives of them. Next up, I'm feeding some ponies. They're very interesting to look at, very short horses. Now we have draft horses. These are one of my favorite types of horses. I just love how giant they are. I found an odd looking cattle. Apparently they're called zebu. He was really tame and allowed me to pet him, and he liked eating all the pellets. If you guys are enjoying this video, make sure you subscribe to my channel and give this video a like. Also, make sure you turn on that notification bell so you won't miss any future uploads from me. Look at this one, they're such cuties. Eating from my hand. Here's some more ponies, guys. Look at the alligators. Looks like we finally found some exotic animals. Here's some alligators. Now I found some mini donkeys. I actually kind of like them better than the mini horses because I like their long ears and how their mane sticks up. Look, there's some beautiful swans in the pond. Found some brown bears. They're quite fluffy. Of course, they're too dangerous for you to pet or hand feed. Here's some camels. These are the ones with one hump. They're actually quite large, more than I expected them to be. Apparently they offered camel rides, but we were not able to get one this time. So instead I just fed them. Oh look, they have a two-humped camel too. Now I found some bronze turkeys. They're quite big. I've never seen a light brown one before though. Look at that goose, he's quite stocky. She's big. After that, I found some goat antelopes called Odads. I don't know how to say it, but they really do kind of look like both at the same time. So I had a whole bunch of feed left, so I was just trying to use it up. So I swirled back around to the goats because I know just how much they love to eat. I already gave you a bunch of carrots. Onto some more of the free-range birds they have here. There's Canadian geese. Now, I see this species around a lot where I live, but I mean, there's a large flock here. It's nice to see them in the pond. Now we've once again found some wild animals. Here's some bison. They are massive. They look like they'd be soft to pet though. After that, I've come across some deer. These are fallow deer. I can see that even the adults, they have the spotted markings that you typically see in the young white-tailed deer. And here's some tortoises. Some of them just laying in the sun like this one. I actually managed to see that they had a kookaburra. I've never seen one in real life, but I always see videos of them. I think they're really cute looking birds. They actually had some wolves too. These are timber wolves. They seem to be really stressed and overheating, but they were nice to look at. There's the peacock. I can't believe I can be so close to one. It's really beautiful. It's interesting that they actually let them free roam around here. Now here's some more farm animals. Here's some pigs and piglets. They're just lounging around in the shade. Look at that duck. I'm not sure what breed or species of duck this is. It's odd looking kind of, but it is pretty. I like the sheen on the wings. Oh look, there's some more ducks. Saw this mallard and some of the white ones. They were bullying the one. There's babies. Here are some more swans. These ones are black swans. Now, I typically never really see these kind around, but they are very interesting with the contrast of their beaks and their feathers. This was a family, so there's a whole bunch of baby swans. Fluffy ones in the back, those are silkies. So there was this pen of poultry. It was just like a mix of chickens and I think guinea fowl and maybe turkeys. I'm not sure what those white ones are, but I saw some silky chickens there, which I liked. I think they're big fluff balls. Next to the poultry, I saw they had birds of prey. So here's a red-tailed hawk. Then there was great horned owl. I saw their food on the side, just some mice and stuff. Oh my gosh, here's some rabbits. Apparently they had Flemish giant rabbits. Now I found some sheep. These have been shaved down because it was really hot out. I found some more miniature horses along with some spotted mini donkeys. I really like the spotted one. Onto some more birds. They had an aviary with budgies in it, and you could actually feed them. So here I am, I'm just giving them, they had like a seed with pellet mixture that they gave us, but they were fighting over it because I know how parrots love their seeds, and their main food was chop and pellets. So of course they were fighting. After seeing all the animals, I decided to stop by in the gift shop. $11.95. It looks like a frog, but it looks like a fish. Now, are you guys ready for the surprise? It's a baby wallaby. His name is Wonder, and he was 6 months old. I got to pet him. He's really soft, and very interesting to see his coat color. He looks like he's albino.
So
wow, what an incredible journey has been, guys. I hope you felt like you were right here with me, experiencing joy and wonder of being up close and personal with the adorable animals. Remember, it's our responsibility to cherish and protect these creatures in their natural habitats. And don't forget to share your thoughts in the comments which animal stole your heart today. Stay wild and keep exploring.